Hey beautiful souls, I'm here to share messages of clarity and guidance for Leo. So this would be Leo placement, sun, moon, and rising, and this is going to apply whenever you see it, so it's not date specific. And let's just get into it. So I did pull some cards just to see what the energy may be. So we'll start with those. Alright, and we have courage. Alright, and that's red jasper. So if you do have red jasper, you may want to connect with that at this time. You can meditate with it, carry it around with you if you have worry stones, or just make it more prevalent in your life at this time. And if you don't have red jasper, then you can always meditate and call in its energy and properties, so you don't actually have to have the crystal to receive the benefits from it. We also have crown chakra. The frequency of the crown chakra, the violet flower of life, supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. So focusing there is going to be important for you at this time. We have passion, and we also have diving to new depths, and there is a deeper meaning to what is happening. You might be looking at this from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Allow yourself to dive deeper into what it is you're feeling about your current situation. And then we also have flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. So a couple different messages here. So you are being asked to stand up and be courageous and have strength, and ground yourself and ask for guidance from your spirit team, from source, from connecting with your intuition, being open to those messages that are downloading to you, those visions, those synchronicities even that you're seeing. You're being asked to tap into those. Also, work on self-sabotaging habits and really identify ways that you can get past those and you can persevere past those types of habits. So recognizing them, identifying them as such, and moving in a different direction from them is what you can do. And remember your connection to source. You're also being asked to utilize your self-care practices, so if that's meditation, journaling, whatever it is that helps you kind of work through challenges, and a particular solution I'm hearing that you're looking for, that will come when you connect with your intuition, your inner voice. You're also being asked to follow your passions. What makes you passionate? And what is it that you need to feed your soul at this time? So you're being asked to think about those things. And also being fully present in the moment. And I'm hearing that that is the way that you can see your miracles. And we have embraced the in-between. So you are in that process of transformation and growing on your spiritual journey and raising your vibrations. So you sort of have like one foot in the old you, one foot still there, and then your other foot in the new you. So the message is to trust that you are exactly where you need to be. And right now, you don't have to be totally the new you. It's okay to still be working through some things and still growing, which you're going to grow regardless. The new you is going to grow as well. But it's just, you're being asked not to be too hard on yourself and to embrace that state that you're in. That in-between state. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Let's get some more information for our Leos, what they have going on currently. Okay, thank you. What else? What else? Okay. Alright, and okay. So some of you may be traveling or thinking of moving or moving toward a particular choice or path. Give me more about that. What are they moving towards? What is Leo moving towards? Thank you. Okay. So for some of you, this is not desired. So it's sort of like you're being sort of like forced to go based on just the certain circumstances that are arising at this time. And for some of you, it's definitely like the same old, like keeping you in sort of like this never-ending cycle of challenge. Okay. Yeah. Okay, what else? What else? Okay. Thank you. Yeah, so it's really going to take immediately, I'm seeing you to move forward in order for you to feel fulfillment and get back to what it is are your passions. Because it's sort of like you're doing things or you're in a situation right now that you don't feel passionate about, that you don't want, but you feel like you need and you need to hold on to for some particular reason or reasons. Okay, what else? Anything else? Thank you. Yeah. So there's also, so some of you I hear are not utilizing all the tools available to you, such as your intuition, and even others are receiving messages and downloads and ignoring them and not necessarily taking or going in the direction of your guidance, like your inner compass, your inner guidance system, source, your higher self is giving you guidance, is giving you direction, and you're hearing it, and then you're going the opposite way. That's for some of you. That's for some of you. Yeah, so this is really an opportunity for you to get back connected to your higher self and to source. Yeah, coming in right here. Yes. So you're definitely being called to reconnect with your higher self. So this essentially represents you, your higher self, or two different opposing forces sort of coming together in union. And I mean, this could quite literally be you and a partner, but I feel like based on what we're talking about here, there is a really strong need for you to connect with your higher self. Okay. So what type of challenges is Leo going to face? Okay, what else? Yeah, so there's definitely going to be a need for you to reflect and be introspective. And not just let life pass you by without having those deeper moments of connection and reflection and thought, so that you can gain other perspectives, so that you can connect with your intuition, so that you can align more with what your higher self has in store for you and wants to provide to you and wants to give to you. It's sort of, I'm seeing like ego versus higher self, and it's time to bring the two together and to work in harmony. Okay, what other challenges? What other challenges for Leo, please? Thank you. Alright. Yeah, it's definitely letting go and ending cycles and things that aren't on your highest good and that path. Because it is essentially time for you to begin a new cycle, and as a challenge, as a struggle, I see you just even being a fixed sign, Leo, right here on the World card of, you know, creating cycles and starting new cycles and having new beginnings. I see you struggling a little bit with that, and really, I'm going to say, like, looking backwards rather than focusing on your present state and present situation and present circumstances, and deciding and utilizing the tools that you have within you to make decisions and align yourself with your highest good. Okay, so I see that as a challenge. So that's something that you're being asked to work on, that introspection, that reflection, that connection with yourself. So let's see some good stuff coming in for our Leos. What kind of good stuff do you have for Leo? Okay. All right, we'll take this one. All right. So first, I do see you getting some good communication, positive communication coming through. So if you're waiting on a decision, or you're waiting to hear news, I do see that coming through. And that it will be positive, or it will work out in your highest good. So I do see you definitely have hope, and you are sort of dreaming about different ideas, different options. So I feel like you're going to experience a renewed sense of hope and joy. So why is this Knight of Cups here in reverse? Why is that here in reverse, please? Thank you. Alright. Yeah, so this is definitely going to be a time for you to mature. And you may have an experience that results in tremendous growth for you. So you're going to learn some lessons, or come into sort of this new realization, or where you're going to feel as though like you've jumped timelines, or you've, you know, figured something out that was just paramount to your spiritual growth and development. Alright, and we have the Imposter. Check your circle and be careful what you say. Someone trusted is pretending to be a friend and twisting their persona. Alright. And we have that out there now, so tell me more about that. Tell me more about that, please. Yeah, so there may have been a specific situation that you went through with someone who you thought was a friend, or someone close to you, family members. And I feel like this situation already happened, and this is sort of the aftermath of it. You're realizing, you know, who you can trust, and recognizing that you have to move different around this person moving forward. You have to be more mindful of how you communicate and what you say and who you talk about and what you talk about. And that's actually a good thing. So again, things happen for you, not to you. So that shows you early on in your journey, in this process, of how you need to communicate and what type of person that you want to be. Because I think for some of you it was a little bit of like, I'm hearing that for some of you it's like you said something, you confided in somebody, you were talking about people, and that person kind of betrayed your trust and communicated that information out. They either told that party or they were just going around saying it, what you said. And so that kind of left you like really pissed off. And even in that, it shows you now how you need to move, and reminds you of how focusing on negative things and situations are only going to create more of that. And I think you learned that. Okay, so let's see some good stuff coming in for our Leos. What kind of good stuff we have? Alright, what else? Yeah, and like I said, although whatever happened may have happened, like, you are definitely understanding now. Again, like I said, how you need to move, what you can say, what you can't say. And not necessarily what you can't say, but what just is not helpful to the situation. And it's time to really get back to focusing on your dreams and your desires, and remembering what those things are and allowing them to come to fruition, because you're raising your vibration and you're ascending to those timelines and those frequencies to where those things will start to manifest themselves. So let me ask, why is this Magician here in reverse? And the good stuff. Why is the Magician in reverse, please? Thank you. Alright. Yeah, okay. So I'm hearing, like, don't hesitate. Like, definitely two things here, right? So one, just be mindful of, again, your communication and how you're talking to people and what you're saying. A lot of times I'm hearing, ask yourself, is this helpful? Is this going to be helpful if I say this? And if it's not, then it might not be the best time to say it. It's up to you. You can say whatever you want to say, whenever you want to say it. But you are being asked to just be more mindful of your communication and how you communicate. Also, there was two things I was going to say. Ego. I believe it was related to ego. So there's definitely something here with you recognizing you have more skills, more talents, more abilities. You have more things to learn. And you are being asked to, again, let go of the ego, or manage the ego. Because I wouldn't necessarily say let go of it, but just more managing it more, so that it works for you. And by working for you, I mean it's showing you things about yourself that help you on your journey. Maybe things that you don't like, or things that, annoy you, or that you don't prefer. So out of that experience, it's helping you to grow. It's again showing you more about yourself and who you want to be and what you want to work towards and what you want to focus on. Alright, so Let's get some cards. So let's see what other good stuff. Good stuff. Yes, transformation and change. Purity, yeah. And so this is in reverse, and again I'm hearing like how important it is for you to stay focused and to mind your communication and to really watch like what you're saying and who you're talking about, because even like talking about others in a negative way, like you're still creating those vibrations, those negative vibrations. And once you're putting that out there for a certain amount of time, then the universe has no choice but to give you what it is that you're putting out. So remember that and take the lead. All right, so what are we taking the lead on? Taking the lead on, please. Thank you. Yes. On those areas that you feel passionate about, and really getting back to the things that you love and the desires that you have, because like I said, I feel like there are some, whether it's business related, you have some specific goals that you want to work towards, and those options are going to start appearing and those synchronicities are going to start happening, but it will happen less and less when you are not focused, when you are, you know, putting out negative energy on things that just have no value to you at this time. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's get some other messages. All right. So we have uplifting. We have trigger statement is I am powerless. And the true statement is I am excited to see what the future brings. Absolutely. We also have spikenard. So the trigger statement is why does this always happen to me? And the true statement is I am at peace. I love that. And we have mirror, I guess is how you say that. And we have trigger statement, I am not supported. Truth statement, I move forward with divine grace. All right, so yeah, so this definitely ties into what we talked about as far as focusing your intentions on the positive, on the ideas that you have, on working on your gifts and talents, and exploring the options that are going to present themselves out of that. So it's time to get focused on those types of things. Okay, so let's get some more messages. What other messages do we have for Leo? Other messages. Thank you. All right, we have self-reflection. Okay, I mean, this is the whole purpose of this whole reading that we've been talking about, shifting your focus really on just what it is that you desire, not what you don't desire. You know already what you don't desire. What do you desire? What do you want? What makes you happy? What makes you passionate? What brings you joy? Yeah, really getting rid of the drama and the games. And again, that really ties into what we talked about as far as like where are you setting your intention? Is it on drama and negativity and gossip, or is it on like fulfilling your dreams and your hopes and your desires and your goals? And also, okay, so you have that message here twice about just being mindful of who you're connecting with and who you are talking to and what you're saying. You have that message here, so twice. So definitely, I would pay attention to that. All right, so let's get some other messages. So what other messages do we have for our Leos? What other messages, please? Okay. All right, so we have soar and open up. Yeah, so you definitely have openness and open up. Yes. All right. And I feel like it's about opening up to your source, to your spirit guides, to your spirit team, to your higher self, and reconnecting. Because there's definitely messages that they have for you. There's definitely guidance and support that they can provide to you. But you are being asked to connect. Because right now it doesn't appear as though some of you, not all, but some of you are connecting. And there needs to be like this shift in your focus and in your intentions and in your desires as far as what it is you want. Yeah, and you're being asked to stop dimming your own light. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one. Yes. Yeah, so it is time to be. And also feathers are very significant, so you may want to look up the spiritual significance of them, because I'm definitely hearing that. So we have some feathers here. We have wings and feathers. Also, this is reminding me of a native headdress. So some of you could be connected with natives or indigenous culture, ethnicity. Alright, so let's get some final messages for our Leos, and we'll close out. Okay, so what final messages do we have for our Leos? Thank you. Alright, we have personal journey. I follow what feels right within me without needing validation from others. Yes, remembering that everyone is on their own journey and that you don't... there's nothing wrong with connecting with your soul family and with communicating with them and talking with them and getting ideas and sharing information. There's nothing wrong with that, but trusting and knowing that you have all the answers that you need within you. And with that information that you receive, when you receive guidance from your friends, from family, from your soul family, really just parsing through that and taking what connects with you and leaving what doesn't, and just doing what feels right to you, and even running that through your heart space, your intuition. Meditating on it is something that can also help you if you feel like you're not sure what decisions that you want to make. And this is, what does that say? Commitment. I'm committed to my growth and dreams. I set routines and habits that help me evolve into my fullest potential. All right. Yeah, so definitely, again, getting back to working on your gifts and talents and opening yourself up and raising your vibration to where you are matching with all of those options and what's available to you. All right. Okay, Leo, so those are the messages I have for you today. Please like and share this video and leave me a comment below to let me know how it resonates. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and we'll talk soon.